Hi, and welcome back to another episode of the History of Fan Anime. I'm your host, William Chow, and in today's episode, I just want to give you a little update on different things that I'm trying to do with the channel. Okay, so as I'm quickly approaching episode 400. Okay, so then when we hit the 400, we're gonna have another uh, anime giveaway, and I'm already collecting up some really cool gifts and things for that thing coming up soon. Okay. And so probably in the next just 20 episodes, we'll be hitting that. So very, very soon we will be there. All right. And to celebrate that, again, I usually do like an anime giveaway and that kind of stuff. Now, this one's going to be a little different. One of the things I'm going to be planning to do is usually the people that are on the subscribers list in the Patreon, I not only give them first access to things like being able to pick what things that they want for the anime giveaway. I'm going to add a little extra surprise and incentive. I'm going to be contacting each of the various different members and the subscribers on the subscriber list for a list of animes this time. And then basically, you give your sort of like your top five animes from one to five, whatever, from the 80s and 90s, right? Um, and then I'm going to give you a surprise from that list. Okay, I'm not going to tell you what it is. You're just going to open up your package and you're going to find out what that cool thing is. But it's going to be from your list of these five things. So I'll try to go as high up the list as you can. And I'm going to surprise you with something on that. Okay, so definitely, if you're thinking of getting a subscription, this is probably one of these times that you probably want to get onto the Patreon or the PayPal to get into that. Okay, so that's one of the things I'm going to do as I'm shooting for episode 400. Okay. Now, the other thing that I've obviously been trying to do, and I've been struggling with this for the longest time, I've been trying to improve my speech and trying to improve the way I present my videos. There's a lot of videos by that speech, Vin, talking about effective communication skills and that kind of stuff. And I've been trying to improve that speech and try to better because I'm adding lots of extra filler words. I'm using the same words that go in between things, the ums and ahs, the you knows, and things like that. And no, I guess it is part of my style, as it were. As a lot of people complain about and make a mention of, it changes my presentation so much. So one of the things I've been trying to do is I've been trying to find ways to improve that. Okay, in my previous episode, I tried to use TTS software to voice clone myself and then use the TTS to try to clean up the speech. Of course, AI is not to that point where it's intelligent enough to copy my voice properly, and definitely, and I'm finding out that it's not good enough to use TTS software to do things which are also not 100% English. Okay, but yeah, so one of the things that I'm going to try to improve is definitely that. So I'm going to be, approaching and doing different things with AI to do that particular thing. The other things that I'm sort of working out is producing, the ebooks using the novels and with the AI, and going on with the other trend that all these people on on Amazon and that kind of stuff are saying, oh, the way to make money is to make ebooks and that kind of stuff. But my little journey through making audiobooks, I'm going through and creating the audiobook, and now I'm also now going through and actually creating video content for those books as well. So that's another use of things that I'm going to do with it. That's changing the channel, but that's um, I'm finding that there are more and more resources available on the internet to help produce better content. And one of the things I want to do for you, do that, improve my delivery and try to improve entertainment value in my episodes. So I'm trying to take with the best of what I'm doing now and trying to improve and make things better. And there's a lot of tools out there that to hopefully allow me to do this, optimize my delivery, my communication, my clarity, but also try to make yourself a little more entertaining without actually changing the style and content of the actual channel. Okay, so again, I like to hear your suggestions and that kind of stuff, and I'm taking to heart one of the things that I'm doing there down there. Okay, one of the other things that I'm also trying to do right now is I'm going to go through a lot of my episodes since I'm going to, starting, something similar to like a podcast or whatnot or review. And I'm going to go through all of my various different episodes, and I'm going to take a look at all the various different comments and things that are on my past episodes, as well as take a look at things that have changed or I need to update, or information that are in those videos that maybe need clarification or has changed over time that I should maybe make some clarity to, or make actual references to, new references to. Okay, and then I'm going to put that in a separate sort of thing, not sort of adding more episodes to it, but making a kind of a reaction, correction, update line of content that way. So again, there's some more stuff, more content available coming up very soon for that. Okay, as well as I'm still trying to keep up with the specialty content that is available on the Patreon. So what I've done also now is I've now added a lot of the things like my interviews and that kind of stuff from other channels and that kind of stuff that maybe you don't are not aware of. I've also added that in there. I've got archival backups of cases just in case those people that I've done interviews and that kind of stuff with no longer are available. I still have backups of those again. I'm doing a lot of documentation of my trip to China and how it relates to anime and how I did that. And the reason why I have to do it over there is because a lot of my because a lot of the obviously content that I have to talk about is about China, and it may come over as rather anti-Chinese, right? I mean, is that because it's there are a lot of things that are in the background which aren't which aren't really cool, might not speak very well about China. Okay, and again, that will obviously trigger a lot of algorithms within YouTube. They'll get the red pinks after me, and they'll get a whole bunch of other kind of stuff, which is which will detract from the fact that I'm actually telling the story, right? So what I've done is I've now started posting those episodes on the Patreon, so that you guys will know about the story, a little bit more background on it, and again, it's more of a personal thing of all the things I was doing, and some of the anime stuff that I found in China, and just all these other sort of events to that. So again, if you're sort of one of those type of people who might travel to China, which is probably not a good idea right now, but or you want to hear more stories about things, because again, the way that media works and the way how the Chinese firewall all works, this is things that restrict our information, our knowledge about what's going on in there. So I'm kind of gonna bring this forward, but again, because of the platform, I have to change and word it differently, and I can't say certain stuff, so I can't put it on this particular platform. So I have to put it on on the Patreon. So again, the links and stuff are definitely below. And again, if you're interested in that, I do have that content, and I'm putting it on there. Okay, so I'm. That gives me lots of things to keep myself busy until at least until the end of the year, and until I definitely hit episode 400. So again, I'm really working a lot on that. I hope you guys will enjoy these new changes and these new upgrades that I'm hopefully going to give you guys, and that you will also leave me comments and give me suggestions and that kind of stuff as I do this, so that I can hopefully fine tune. In the end, it's all about you guys too, right? I have a story to tell. I have knowledge to give you. But I want to be able to present it in a way that you people enjoy it, and you people will continue to get good stories and good information out of it. Because as I said, one of the things that I know that I should be trying to do is trying to make it a little bit more entertaining and more enjoyable for you guys. All right, so this we're in this together. Okay, so thank you for listening to this, and so there will be a lot more good things to come. All right, so until next time, I will see you again.